What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Panda. We live with the GoPro 7 Black again, because I kind of love it. Sorry, OBS. I'm doing that to you. But, yeah, I want to talk about why photographers should not be complaining about overheating issues. You guys are just trying to cause controversy and this whole debauchement among the community. And I'm going to tell you why it's a bad thing to make content. Because I had to learn that same lesson. Even though I was mad at Canon for many years. Been mad at Canon for not progressively developing new cameras to compete with Sony. But now it has catching up. It's a different story. So the audio is coming from the GoPro. And I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I'm using the Veltrox RB08 LED lights for the lighting here. But I just wanted to emphasize two things to photographers and videographers. Have you ever heard of a product being perfect, ever? That is the question. Have you? Tell me in the comments down below, and then I will shut my mouth. I didn't think so. For photographers, why do you emphasize the problems with overheating when at least Canon addressed the overheating issue right away, unlike Sony, if everyone remember when people complained about the overheating issues and Sony didn't release a statement for a while about the overheating issues. So I digress with with that particular topic about overheating. But photographers, why do you cause this chaos was among photographers? And that's what you're doing. I've been watching everyone's content lately. I've been reading comments, and there is a mix of people that dislike the videos and like the videos. Guys, overheating is going to happen with any camera that's going to be shooting 4K or 6K or 8K. That is just something that you have to imprint in your mind. What are we? Are we development to wait, do we have the technology to prevent overheating? That's the question. Do we have the perfect technology? We don't. We only use what we have. And what these camera companies are trying to develop here is something brand new. So take it with a grain of salt and stop with their it's separating communities. I'm seeing it, and you guys are not realizing. I know you don't mean in bad content to make the content, but you also are causing a lot of stir and a lot of confusion, especially to new photographers. You throw off new photographers that are looking into the new Canon, and then you post a video about overheating and why I'm not going to get it. Listen, I'm not no Canon sign, Sony or Pentax or like I shoot with everything. Micro Four Thirds, you guys have seen me on this channel. But what you guys have to understand, the fundamental education about photography is you have to address your content a little bit better. And that's what I've been doing lately. I have to make a statement before the video starts. That's what you should do. And always say take the video with a grain of salt. This is my thoughts. And which you guys do say, but you guys go on about, you go off when you talk about your thoughts and you go about what you don't like in reality. There's a difference, your thoughts and what you really, really don't like in reality about the camera. So, take this all with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. I am not trying to confuse you either, but I'm also trying to have you understand that it's not, it's have you understand, whoa, it's not in the right set of mind to confuse other photographers about something they should not buy. Listen, I don't see no problem with shooting video for 10-15 minutes. Have you ever heard of a filmmaker that shoots longer than 10 minutes a scene? Maybe some, but not with a 4 8K camera. That's unrealistic in my opinion. See? because I don't ever recall having someone just continue just to film 10 minutes. Waste of footage and waste of time. See, I put the title for this and it did not. Oh, it's in the description. Ah, okay. GoPro, you gotta fix your app a little bit, GoPro. I'm serious. You gotta fix it, bro. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. So anyway, guys, I just want to let you guys know this is my thoughts and my opinions about photographers addressing the issue about the Canon R5 and the Canon R6 overheating issues. I think it's in reasonable spec for a camera that strongly to produce a lot of heat. It does produce a lot of heat because what it's doing. So, guys, stop it. It makes no sense for you to babble and rant about it so you can make YouTube revenue money. Yes, I'm doing this video because I want to address it to photographers. Don't be scared of any camera manufacturer that has overheating issues. The real focus here is, can the camera do the job? If you're a filmmaker, you're probably going to shoot a scene for minimum 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There's some scenes 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But normally YouTubers and photographers don't shoot that long. So there won't be any overheat issues at all with these cameras. Yeah, you guys are probably saying, but why are you now switching gears about Canon? I never switched gears. I just had a little disagreement how Canon released the 6D Mark II with old specs. I'm not going to waste money buying that when I could buy something that's going to help me better on in the future. Yeah, it's a great full frame. Absolutely great full frame. With the right lens, it would do the job well. For video, not so sure. That's just me. Even though it's a full frame. But I just have my doubts. So I went with the Canon 80D instead. And the reason why I went to Canon D is that I wanted a USB Type-C connector that I can actually send out to a autonomous recorder or any monitor, film monitor that I chose to buy. Now, as a travel photographer, I do travel light and I do travel carefully, but I also want to make the right decisions when I buy the gear. And I think the R5 and the R6 are very, very, very impressive cameras for what they're doing. Because, let's face it, you photographers know, bring the smoke. You know the term. So Canon's bringing the smoke. So, yeah, Sony fanboys, be prepared. You're going to love the camera too. And don't be in denial about it either. You know you want to try it out. You know you want to test it. Look at you. Your itchy fingers are crawling towards the camera right now. I can tell and I can sense everyone's doubt. Oh, I'm not going to ever use that camera. Sure you won't. Someone says, hey, play with my camera, and it happens to be an R5 and R6, and they want to play with your camera. Are you going to say no? I didn't think so. You would be curious on the spot. Your brain works as if like, oh, yeah, that would be interesting. So rely on your brain to do the thinking sometimes for you. Not your ambitions sometimes. And I know some of your ambitions can be positive, but sometimes ambitions can be very negative. And trust me, I have quite the negative ambitions in the past and present. And I'm just being very transparent about it. So take it all with a grain of panda salt. So I respect Canon for now taking the time to implement a better way to shoot 8K, 4K with a brilliant sensor. And then next year, you know, Blackmagic comes out with a freaking 12K. Blackmagic just did what I was not expecting them to do at all. Insane 12K. The file sizes are super large. But can anyone's laptop really run it? No. Unless you have a full spec of Alienware or a gaming computer, like I have, running like 64 gigabytes of DDR4 or 32 gigabytes of RAM. It might be a little jerky on 32 gigabytes of RAM though. It might be a little jerky, not as smooth, because that's 12K footage you got to play back raw and then process and add. So I believe the Alienware laptops can run it because, whoa, the graphics cards, the CPU, the processor, the RAM's up to 64 gigabytes of RAM on a laptop is insane crazy. That's what I'm itching for. That's why I kept this laptop in pristine condition, because I am going to sell it as excellent condition. You guys know I take care of my stuff very well. I have a 60-year-old Japanese Bunzan bell that I've been taking care of for the last 25 years. It's been traveling with me ever since. So, yeah. So that should give you some kind of idea. But, yeah. I just think photography should calm it down a little bit. Relax. There's no issues. What's up, Nick Can? There's no issues with overheating. You guys are really excessively doing tests and really trying to like see the duration, which is great. But then you got the photographers and the tech reviewers and that are taking this situation out of proportion. That's a better term. So if you guys like the quality of the GoPro 7 Black with the live feed, let me know. I'm loving it. Sorry, OBS. I'm a big fan of you. Swear. I know ins and outs about lux, everything to do with OBS. But this is making my life much easier without OBS. I'm sorry, OBS, but OBS, you gotta admit, gotta start making action cameras now. If you do, it has to work with your software. That would be brilliant. But, oh, I just gave someone an idea. Damn it. Alright, I'm copyrighted that. I'm going to patent that idea. Alright, guys, so I had a busy day today. I had 3 meetings. It's about me leaving, it's about my safety, and it's about my financials. And right now, I'm not in a very happy place, to be honest. I don't like being here for long periods of time. This is my vacation place, as I said many times before. The Northwest Portland Hostel in Alphabet District. It's one of my vacation places where I go when I have a vacation, when I'm working. Or on my vacation, I come here. I feel safe. But lately, I've been not feeling the vibe. And that's because people think negative of others, and I don't. I try to be positive, but when stories don't add up, I just don't. Thank you, Peters. Thank you for letting me know the footage looks good. I appreciate that. I'm looking at the comments as they come along. I'm looking on the laptop. So that's why I'm sorry, OBS. I'm going to bring this up again. This is why it makes it much better for me. I can view my own stuff and have the camera there and watch the comments, which makes it so much a better experience. But yeah, my parents are sending me more Hiachi headbands because they know I love these. And so they send me #1 because I am #1, by the way. #1 panda, by the way. So I represent all the pandas in the world, even the pandas that are not human. So respect your pandas. Respect the Panda Nation. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you're watching this after the live stream, subscribe. But with that said, what the GoPro, I need to tell you guys about something about the GoPro after the live stream yesterday went live. So, when I picked up the GoPro, right, it was hot to the touch. I took a thermometer gun and 146 Celsius. Holy crap. Now the live stream is about an hour. So that's why I said in that video make sure you check the temperature on your GoPro, because there have been issues with people saying that once they live streams over, the GoPro was hot to the touch. So I'm not sure what that does to the sensor or the degradation of the sensor over time, but I'm really trying to be cautious about using this as a webcam, do live streams. But yeah, thank you, Nick, and for saying it also looks good. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I just think right now, guys, if you're photographers or videographers or YouTubers or creators looking for camera gear, you don't have to be a photographer in order to actually understand what camera gear to get for your creation. If you're doing 3D animation art, or you're doing film, or if you're doing like, you know, time lapses, or which you have to be a photographer, but like motion capture and stuff like that, or you're doing something for your media or your university, listen, choose the camera that is right for you in your right budget. You don't have to break the bank in order to get the camera that could do the job. Most crop sensors can do the job. Just being honest with you. Most crop sensors would do the job. And yes, sometimes it depends on lens. If you want me to recommend a lens that's in your budget, Sigma 1835. Now it's going for $600 on Amazon for any mount. So go grab it. That's what I recommend. So, but yeah, I think the quality looks good. I think I should turn this light source down a little bit. A little too bright, in my opinion. I can see it in the preview. This is why I set up my laptop where I can see everything. It's multifunction. Looks solid advice. And get camera gear that suits you requirements. Yes, it is good advice, because right now the pandemic is causing a lot of people to struggle to make ends eat and put food on the table, or try to find a good job. Then you got the president saying, go look for something new. How? When the country is pretty much on lockdown still. Not good advice from someone. It's a billionaire and is a president of the country. But anyway, what I want you guys to do is, what I'm doing now is the POV videos. Just go out, just shoot, just go have fun. I know times are stressful, and I understand that it could be sometimes, you know, it could be troublesome for a lot of people with mental health. But I guarantee you, go out and just explore the world for your own. Take a camera and just snap pictures of what you want to take and what you want to see. You'll be surprised what you capture. So it's a fun and unique tool to educate other people, and it also helps a lot of people in mental health. As actually, it calms in some cases it calms people down, but in some cases it does it because people don't like the functionalities. It gets kind of confusing with settings. So the best thing you can do with someone with mental health is to preset the settings for them, so they don't have to go through those struggles with the camera. And that's the proper way how to like share and communicate among others. So I'm here at the hostel. I'm kicking it. I have nothing to do. Got everything done. I need a haircut so bad. But every barbershop here wants to charge $65 for a straight cut, but any other lineup in this extra 15. I'm like, talk about price gouging. So yeah, I'm gonna probably let this go out. I might have long hair again, guys. That's not what I want, because now I ran out of a very special hair pack treatment. Where is it? You can really find it in Japan. That's why I had brought a set of like 10. Let me go find it. Where is it? Where's my hair pack? Alright guys, so this is what I'm looking for. It's really sold in a in the US. You have to go to like Japanese markets to find it. But here they charge like for 20, a whole bunch of them when last time I was back in Tokyo. Never could find it in Portland in the past either. So yeah, it's really good for my hair, and it really helps my hair keep moisture and doesn't over dry my hair, and keeps it nice and smooth and not flaky, but like soft. So like when I either comb through my hair, yeah, I'm looking for this. It's really hard to find. I went to like 3 Japanese markets today and they didn't have it, and I was kind of upset. And I really need it. I don't really need it. It's just that like this stuff really works really well. And I've been using this stuff since my since Yuki got me into it. But I was using another hair pad that Ayaka got me into, and then I didn't really like that one because at the time I could at the time smell at that time, and I didn't like how it smelled. So, but yeah, other than that, guys, I am. Nick Can says, buy your own hair trimmer at a local store and cut your hair. Yeah, I want. Here's the thing, guys. I thought about it. I usually cut my own hair in the past. You guys saw me cut my hair and even put patterns and style in my hair. The thing is that I don't want to travel with clippers. And clippers. They were edge clippers. If you've never heard of edge clippers, that's what the Japanese use to precisely cut hair, and they use pristine, fine materials when cutting the hair. Yeah, $200 clippers. I asked for it back. I said, those are $200 clippers. Why would you take my clippers out of my luggage? And yeah, I never got them back. So yeah, so I realized that they do take clippers out of your bag. If it's larger than what their size would recommend, if it's like a small baby clipper, that's fine. But if it's a large piece of clipper kit, yeah, they would take it. I've shaved my own head since I was locked down and been saving. Yeah, I'll probably do that next week, I guess. Just waste money. I'm not going to travel with clippers, man. I can't. I already got too much stuff. I got a whole studio. Have you seen my Instagram? I put everything on the hand truck, and I look like, again, I look like, yeah, that dude looks like he wants to be robbed. I hate to say that, but like I'm literally walking down the street with a walk-in studio. So that's why I brought the Temba bag to look very, very simplistic, because with the GoPro bag, people knew something was in that bag because the way it was designed and built and how thick it was. And yeah, this bag you could like, oh look, it just got closed. It doesn't look much because the slim profile, but the quality, which I want to show the bag again. Here we go. Come here, big boy. Look at this bag. This bag is amazing. The material